Ratings agency Standard & Poor, Konrad Reuss, over his statement that a cabinet reshuffle will impact on how the country will be reviewed later on this year. Ratings agencies have come under the spotlight recently after some paid a fine for their role in the global financial crisis.
We've been very concerned about the political slanting of rating agencies and regarding political slanting as a risk, which actually is not compatible with examining whether or not a country can repay its loans. And South Africa has not had one lapse in payment of any of its bonds anyway.
The ANC not mincing its words after it emerged that some rating agencies were fined for their role in the global financial crisis. The ANC Women's League says SNP's Konrad Reuss should clarify whether he's speaking on his own capacity.
Their responsibility is not to dictate on who should lead the African National Congress or who must be in cabinet for that matter, because this is the process that involves members of the ANC in terms of their own constitution on who should lead the African National Congress. And also in government, there's a constitution of the Republic of South Africa which outlines the roles and responsibility of the President of South Africa, including how we should run our own government. So we are appealing to them that they must do what is their responsibility and leave the politics of the African National Congress to members of the African National Congress. It's not their call to make. It's our call as members of the ANC. It's the call of the president in terms of the constitution of the ANC. And we also want to know whether is this the rating agency's view, or these views are only attributed to the managing director, which is Mr. Reuss.
Rating companies such as S&P, such as Moody's, they are not beyond reproach. They do have a history of making some of the decisions that are actually not proper decisions. I fully understand the frustration by the ANC Women's League that it is not up to rating agencies to influence our policy or their own policy, that is the Women's League within the ANC. But of course, we live in a globalized world. There are serious implications when it comes to policy decisions, and I think that it is also important to acknowledge that if the current leadership of the ANC has been characterized by credibility crisis and they've made decisions that actually raises the concerns as to whether they are actually steering the economy in the right direction, the rating agencies should not keep quiet about that.
Analysts say, as the ANC prepares for its policy conference, more of these types of comments can be expected. SABC News, Johannesburg.
The ANC has once again called for unity in the party and